Remember to guard your privacy and abide by all the community standards. Governments were started to help the people and got too complacent and spoiled, and now they're just pillaging. The US and Canada and all these big governments are just screwing over all the places that can't afford to help themselves. Like Haiti. I hope them people win their little battles. There's so many things that Americans, as the bastard children of the world, are not privy to about worldly affairs. It's disgusting. But they don't teach that stuff because they don't want you to know. They don't want you to know how African ancestors still to this day pay cows for their wives and all this other shit. The cultures are so crazy. But it's not crazy to them. That's just how it is. Just like here, we're led to believe how it is, and it's not how it is. What's up, Bobby? I've been sick for 3 days. So I don't know if it's my kidneys or what, but I was feeling tight on each side of my back, and that kind of subsided a little bit, but now I've had a headache for 2 days. My woman had to go out there and start a fire this morning because I just can't get up. Worldly affairs and how ignorant people are, same shit, just another day. How in every nation they're taught to only believe what the powers that be. No, fuck a doctor. Them bitches are lie too. Here's a pill, here's a pill. Well, if that didn't work, we'll try this other pill. For X amount of dollars and this and that. They got rid of all the older doctors that could tell them no. They waited. Yeah, it's such a joke out here in the world. Sure, if you got a broken arm or something, they can fix it because they can actually see what's wrong, but they can't tell. Yeah, see, that's different. When you're in severe pain, I ain't been in severe pain. I've been in typical pain. But it sucks if you can't function. For the last 4 years, I haven't been able to function at more than a 50% capacity. Yeah. Yeah, I do. I've always been that way, though. I'm wired different than most. And it really sucks, too, because I don't know, burning the candle at both ends probably is half my battle. My body's telling me, not no more. Oh, trying to watch the laws on here, but I think this video's from yesterday. You never catch them anymore because they don't got service all of a sudden out at their property. I don't know. Craziness. Yeah, well, I have. I've spent the last 4 years going in and out of that fucking hospital. They don't know nothing. Thousands and thousands of dollars on tests. Yeah, I'm 45. But I did a lot of drugs in my past too, and that's half the battle, I think. A lot of strange chemicals in the bloodstream. Although, but until COVID, I felt fine. So, I always say it's COVID, something to do with COVID, because them fucks ain't never going to tell us the truth. It's too new to know anything. All these people that died from the vaccine, these fucking scumbags. You don't dare trust either side. You can lean one way or another, but to fully trust these fucks is not ever going to happen. I don't trust anybody that doesn't swear or that made their money off politics. Yeah, I don't think I think I'm on my way downhill. Unfortunately, I'm just trying to get this apartment done. Do what I can when I can. That's about it. I can't do a whole lot. Can't remember anything for one thing. Lately, I've been playing guitar and forgetting half of what I'm doing. I can't even play a song to yeah, it's crazy. It's fucked. For a while there, I was just like, well, I hope there's a civil war. Another one. We need it because shit is fucked up. Not just in this country. They don't show you how fucked up it is in every country. People are too fucking spoiled around the world. And some of these countries, they're happy to make $5 in a day, $10 in a day. It's crazy. Living on stipends and fucking government funding. It's all a big setup bunch of bullshit. And you don't know, we'll never know the true facts of why they were trying to develop that shit anyway, you know? Everything's hidden. They used it for political gain to overthrow a president and all the other shit. Nobody ever gets thrown in jail for that shit. They should be fucking publicly persecuted right down Main Street, drugged till there's nothing left. But they'll shut me down for saying that, eh? Ah. You can poison the world, but you don't get held accountable. Oh, whatever that shit did to my liver or whatever. Because your body's naturally going to try to get it out of you. Yep. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. All these other countries, the UK, France, Italy, all these places, you know. People just need to fucking start learning how to homestead and take care of their own and say, fuck this goddamn government for a while. Quit buying fucking gas. Just learn how to fucking be sufficient. Everywhere. These fucking paid pieces of shit everywhere. Yeah, you might have a couple good ones fighting the good fight, but it don't matter when you're up against a team of motherfuckers you've been paying to stand on your neck. Literally a team. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'd be happy if the power went out. Let these fucking roaches sizzle. There's a whole big population out there that wouldn't know what the fuck to do without the fucking power. I asked this young punk kid on here one time, I said, hey, what would you do if that video game, I was watching him on here, he was playing a video game. I said, what are you going to do if that video game, if the power goes off for a week? I'll go to my grandma's. What? Holy Christ. Yeah, panic. It's coming. I just don't know if we'll see it. I hope we do. We need it. It's gonna be hell, but it's needed. Sometimes you gotta see the lows to realize the highs, and I tell you what, these fucking governments been high for too fucking long. Global fucking global slavery. Most people spend the weekend running away from a life instead of spending the weekend building a life they don't gotta run away from. That's the saddest part. Knowing they're never gonna get ahead. All comes down to time management, though, you know. Stay consistent. Most wealth comes from somewhere down the line a family member had sacrificed their whole entire life to working hard and to build something. God knows mine never did that. Most people's don't. That's why there's fucking so much poverty. Because all the secrets are hidden in plain sight. Life is just a fucking state of mind anyway. I think the people in the cold climates will live the best. Although it's hard to grow food up here, so I guess potatoes and shit. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to live up here with no power, to tell you the truth. The only good part about it is there wouldn't be as many people. It would definitely bring out the worst and the best in people, though. Yeah, I'm not going. I've done it. I've done it repeatedly. They don't. They do tests that cost $800, and I've done it 4 or 5 times in the last 4 years. And then they tell me, "Oh, everything's in the right range." And I got doctor friends that live right down the beach here. Everything's in the range. You know, they don't know. Everybody's different. It could be one little thing they don't know, you know. I just got to drink fluids and wait it out, just like I always do. I've had headaches my whole life, though, so I need to get up and do wood at some point today. I couldn't even get out of this chair yesterday. I've been here for over 24 hours for sure. These damn ducks. No. And my heart always feels like it's pounding out of my chest. So I think it's something to do with my heart too. But they do every fucking test around. It's a tiered system that we have, you know. If you're not at a job that gives you full medical, like a state job, they're not going to do all the right testing. I know this for a fact. So, because I'm indigent, they almost weren't going to help me because I own property and have a truck. You know, it's so fucked. This fucking bullshit system. I started paying into this bullshit system in 1995. 30 fucking years. But you're still looked at like a piece of shit if you can't go to work, or if you didn't choose to get a job in the right sector of life, or whatever the fuck they want to try to say. Nope, no answers. The answer is, if you were the president, or if you had a state job with full benefits, and then you were tenured in to have full fucking medical and all this shit for the rest of your life, then they'd take care of you. But fuck, they don't even take care of the veterans. So, what? We're all at the mercy of a system that doesn't give a fuck unless you're not paying your taxes, and then you're screwed. It's sad. All the old timers are dying off, and they're dying with a tear in their fucking eye. Yeah. Well, I got out of prison in 2009. So there was 6 years that I didn't file taxes, but I'll tell you what, I got paperwork that shows I held a job even in prison. Oh yeah, and they try to go after you for every fucking dime, but guess what? They don't go after all these other countries for all the fucking money they owe us. All you ever hear about is our debt. Why don't they tell us how much other countries owe us? Why isn't that question ever brought up on fucking NBC or CNN or all these cockroach fucking shows? It's all about how much we owe, not how much is owed to us. How much have you, why don't they give us a sheet on how much you fucking put in? It's a fucking joke. Oh, you pay in fucking 30 to 50% of your taxes, plus you're taxed on every fucking thing you buy? Why don't they show us facts on that? No, because people would start cocking their heads going, what the fuck are we doing? They're pissing on us, telling it's fucking raining, and here's some soap, wash yourself off. What the fuck?
Fire's gonna go out, Dad.
Well, I'll have to restart it.
I started it, and you need to finish it.
I worked every single fucking day.
I need fire.
Every single day I worked, and I didn't fucking never drink or do drugs or go partying. 2-3 jobs. Plus I owned my own business, so that was half of it, I was a contractor, so I made big dollars a lot of the times because of my trade, because of my skill. They don't tell you that in school, that, hey, if you become a tradesman, you can make more than the fucking doctors do. When they leave school after fucking 8 years, they're in debt. And I put my ex-wife through 7 years of fucking college to grad school, master's program. And then when I got a divorce, they gave her at least 75%. The only good thing she did is she didn't fight me for 50-50 custody. Otherwise, I'd be paying child support too. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, well, you know damn well if you're a carpenter, you could go out and make $1,000 on the right job, in a day. I always had heavy machinery too and shit, so I was doing everything. I used to tell people anything but a shoe shine and a back rub. Yeah, well, I do give and I always I built my own house. I remodeled the house completely. I bought my first house when I was 18 years old on a land contract. So I never rented ever in my life. So that's a big thing. I never had a brand new truck my whole life. I never had nice shit, you know? All that stuff adds up. I didn't spend money every time I went to the gas station on a bag of chips and fucking pop. Yeah, you got to. Mama! You know, I've been on my own since I was fucking, I'd say 11. But literally, I started renting a. Actually, I take that back. I did rent a place right down here on the beach, but it was $75 a month. And I gave 3 bags of weed a month to a prison guard at that. And she just recently died. So I don't call that rent. I call that freebie. You find a place for $75 a month on a fucking lake, you're doing pretty well. And one of my best friends actually married the girl that we lived there together, all 3 of us. What's up, Nicole? Yeah, can fix anything but stupid. Well, it's like I just said, you know, it's most people spend the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday running from a life they hate instead of building a life they love. And that's what I did for a long time. Every day after work, I was building my own house or working on my own house or working on something, you know. I sacrificed friendships and family to try to build a life for myself because I'd just done 6 years in prison. And nobody, not one fucking family member came and seen me while I was in there. So what did I give a fuck? They didn't care. And some of my siblings were too young, so, you know, it's not that I have animosity anymore towards anyone. It's just, hey, fuck it. It's that saying you see sometimes about if they didn't care that you were in their life or whatever the fuck they say, then they don't care that you're not in their life. I don't know. Family nowadays isn't just blood, it's people that are dependable. And that's fucking hard to find. One thing I tell anybody that's going into business for themselves or in the trades, just be reliable. Be a man of your word. That's how I got there. As a convicted felon, the first convicted felon that got his contracting license while on parole in the state of Michigan. Be dependable. Do what you say what you do. That's it. There ain't no fucking other secret to it than that. And most of the time, even if you're not doing the best a job, they're going to say, holy fuck, he shows up every day and does what he says he's going to do, or at least gives it 110%. That is the only key. And that's why our politicians across the fucking globe suck. Because they're fucking shit. Yeah, well. And that's why people are making solid connections on this fucking interweb. It's one thing that the governments didn't expect is for people to congregate on the fucking interwebs like they are. And that's why they're trying to censor them as much as they are. And that's the facts. Oh, the peasants are gathering. What can we do? Hit them with a fucking chemical warfare. That'll get them. They got this fucking crazy non-politician elected. Get him out of there. I don't fucking know. And it's so hard to fucking know for sure about any rich motherfucker like that. Because you think, oh, well, in the back of your mind, you're always wondering, when's he going to get bought, you know? People that talk a good game, you got to be watching them. Oh, yeah. Just like IOC, you know? That fucking country over there, the UK is throwing people in jail for speaking out about shit. I mean, they got cameras on every fucking corner over there. It's crazy, man. It's fucking crazy. These fucking punk motherfucking communist countries. All you got to do is start reading into history, actual history, not force-fed history, and you'll see the patterns and the things, you know. Anybody would, if I can fucking see it, anybody can, because I ain't that fucking smart. I'm just good with my hands. I'm good at deductive reasoning. Hey, if this fucking square hole doesn't go into that round fucking peg, or vice versa, it's really all fucking simple. But they breed it out of us in school, you know. Otherwise, they'd teach all politics and fucking agriculture, you know. What the fuck? They don't want you to be self-sustaining. They don't want you to know all the rules that they know, all the things and the stuff. Oh, yeah, it's crazy everywhere. You watch some of these documentaries, they're only on for so long and then they're out, you know. Somebody gets in, somebody finds them and says, here, take this $1 million and get the fuck gone. And they do, because you know what? It's easier. That's just like the doctors around here. Here, take this severance pay and get the fuck gone, or we're going to make your life a living hell. And they did. It's crazy. And all these young people that are in denial, and we've had a good span here of spoiledness. Huh? What? What? Dad doesn't want to get up right now. If I get up, I'm going to do wood because Mom's crying about it. What is it?
It's a kind of fort.
Don't fall down the steps.
Do you want to see the fort?
The fort? I don't want to see the fort.
It's cool.
It's really cool.
Then come and see it.
It's worth getting up and walking all the way up there?
No.
No?
Come up here.
Okay, I'll go look really quick. Oh, if it weren't for kids, I would be dead already. Oh, shit. Everyone should keep a flock of chickens in their fireplace, eh? That's the way it don't stink in here. It just goes up the chimney.
Dad. Close your eyes and close your eyes.
Jesus Christ. What's the lake look like out there? Cold, wavy. I didn't even get the water in yet. You shut the door on me. That looks like a ginormous fort. I could.
Come here. Come in it. Come in, Dada.
Oh my God, you got your horse in here and everything.
Come in it.
What is this thing? This is a jungle gym.
No, it's
Yeah, did Mom make this for you?
Yeah.
You got the best mom ever, don't you? Are you gonna start being nice now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't think so.
Come here.
No, I'm going back downstairs. I gotta go get some wood. Do you want to be warm? Don't break it over. It's pretty flimsy. Have fun in your fort.
I will. That buggy.
Oh, nice. Mom's turning into a terrorist. There's the laws. Get her done. Yep, we need some wood. No, it's blowing hot air. I gotta put that furnace in downstairs. It's about 40 frickin' degrees. What are you doing, huh? Eat somebody else's food, huh? You fatty, get out of there. What are you doing? Yeah, I see ya. You're eating someone else's food, ain't ya? Yeah, you look like you need some food. What is that dude doing down there?
If I don't ever be nice to you, will you be a demon?
A demon?
I won't be a demon. I'm just hungry and tired. I've been up since 6 and haven't sat down once.
Yeah.
I'm at my stop. I'm at my stop. To catch a ladybug.
Yeah, well, I'll always be here, so.
Box breathing. Box pretzel.
Yep. Willing to let me come down and give you a hand? You'd have to come up to give me a hand. I'm way up north. I'm in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. You look it up, 49855, Marquette, Michigan. Oh my God. Yeah, well, we're having 4th of July party here. I've been telling as many people, who knows who would show up, but we're so far away from everything. Unless you lived in upper Wisconsin or even the closest place downstate's 4-hour drive one way. We're in the middle of nowheres. Yeah, that's a ways. Mom woke up on the wrong side of the bed today?
She's dozing.
We better do something about it.
Remember, like, chase this box.
Yeah, are you gonna color now?
Yeah, I'm gonna color on my scrub cat.
Scrub cat?
It's a scrub bubble.
The scrub muffin?
It's not a scrub muffin.
Oh, sorry. Look at that, one chicken just likes to roost up there, hey?
I think he will sleep up there forever. I think he'll be like up there forever.
Yeah.
You think so?
Well, a lot of my issue too, I hurt my neck in prison, and I was prescribed morphine and everything else in there. I was in there for drugs, and when I got out of there, they had given me more drugs than I even went to prison for. Synthetic heroin, that's all that fucking morphine and methadone and all that shit is. Fucking crazy world, man. 6 years of my life to get let out with more drugs than I even went in there for. That's a fact. Keep getting all these, get your credit card, no annual fees, all these things. Here, get a loan, get a loan. They're really pushing the loan shit right now. And fuck a loan. Leave me the fuck alone. And never get your goddamn loans. Speaking of the devil, see if this kicks in and I'll go get wood. My headache's starting to go away. I don't know what wood he was cutting. Maybe the rest for the rafters there yesterday or what? I told him he should just purl in the top of that building off and just do board and batten on the roof and then just coat it with that diesel oil mixture. It'd be fine. Ain't gonna take much to heat or cool that place. And with a mini split, he'd be fine. And then he'll be able to save some money for once instead of paying fucking rent. Rent is killing people, man. Fucking renting these ridiculous properties. Yeah, no, I never took it for... I never took methadone for addiction. I just didn't want to take any of the other shit that actually, morphine gave me headaches. And they didn't believe me, but it did. It gave me terrible headaches.
Why did you go to prison?
For drugs.
But what did you say?
What did I say? I said, thanks for the 3 hots and a cot.
Then why did you go to jail then?
Because I was doing bad things.
Were you like smacking people?
No, not out. Well, not, no. No.
Killing people?
No, no.
And what were you doing?
Drugs.
Were you drugging people?
No, I was drugging my own self.
Why did you go to prison?
Well, I just told you that. When you get older, I will tell you.
This watermark never comes off.
Yeah, well, I just lost my my dad's wife had 2 kids that were my age. She had 3 kids, but 2 of them died in the last 3 years because of fucking fentanyl. That's another reason I wouldn't do hard drugs anymore, you know. My one brother died because he was doing cocaine that was laced with fentanyl, and he wasn't a hardcore addict either. And then the other brother was actually doing fentanyl, and he just never woke up.
That little dumb I can't put the top on.
Give it to me, I'll help you. What's your mom doing?
It's wet. Can I stick it in my mouth?
Your mom hiding from you right now? Why'd you stick that in water, you goof? Yeah, basically. Actually, 100%. I should have been doing Fed time. I spit on a federal cop. And when I look back at it, some of the things that I did say to them cops were so astronomically lie. It's like, no wonder. Plus, I was on probation in one state and out on bond in another, and going to prison in a third. I was out of control. It was fun though while it lasted.
Dad?
Huh?
Do you see if this Band-Aid is done for the day?
Is it done? Is your poke all better? Let me see. Yeah, it's all better. See? You're so tough. Except for now you got green hands. You're gonna turn into a frog probably.
No, I have blue hands.
Oh, blue frog.
I'm gonna turn into a smoke.
Oh, Smurf. Are we gonna go find frogs pretty soon?
Yeah.
Yeah? If you're good.
It will be good.
You will? I don't believe you at all.
I will kill you.
What?
Will kill you.
If you say that again, I'll spank your butt. Why you say that?
I'm going to get to see Mama.
That's why you're not allowed to watch YouTube anymore.
Mama?
Yeah, I don't try to censor, but see, Mom is not like me, so they get away with murder with me. But they also don't push my buttons, and when I say something, they listen, so there's something to that. They piss all over Mom. Unless I'm sitting there, then they're like, I don't believe in censorship. You gotta teach them. You gotta teach them all the things, you know? That's like saying guns fucking kill people. These fucking weirdos. Yeah, my pencil gave me bad grades. You know, let your kid go out there and hurt themselves, you know? What the fuck, that's how you learn. That's how we learned this life we live. You go out there and bonk your head off something, you learn not to bonk your head off it. You know, that's why we have militaries and shit, because the only true thing that's ever fucking respected is violence. And I don't give a fuck what anybody says. You walk into a room of people trying to get over on each other and you just start smacking them fuckers up. At the end of the day, who's they gonna fucking listen to? The one that cracked all the heads. Everything's relatable to prison. Nobody can ever teach me any different. Just maybe that's just the lifestyle I lived in. I don't know. Maybe it's because I look at different worldly views and how people live, and you got to take all the things into consideration. Yeah. You know, and it's not always about just doing the right thing. It's about learning, you know. You learn these things. Nobody starts off knowing it all, that's for sure. And nobody's ever going to know it all. Being content is life. If you're content, then you're good. I'd be content if I could work again like I used to. But for the most part, I'm content. I've come to terms with I had kids, and that's all that matters. And unfortunately, most people don't look at it that way. They're still conceited and self-indulgent, and they want things for themselves, which is normal. But for the most part, when the end of the day comes, it's my kids, not me. And that's why a lot of these kids are wandering around in the fucking world confused as fuck, because nobody ever felt that way about them. So hopefully it works out better. It might not, though, you know. There's kids out there that had everything. I'm not going to give my kids everything, but I'm going to try to teach them everything I've learned. But most of these kids raising themselves never come to that inclination. They go off on a poor me tangent, and the woe is me and why me and all this other shit. It ain't even about that. That's why the Bible is so heavily looked after, because there's a lot of real shit in there that correlates to life. And it's all been written down by man. And of course, it was used as a tool as well, though, so people got to remember that, you know, before politics was religion. Anyways, I'm going to get off of here and get some wood, and I'll probably come on again later if I'm feeling better. Have a good one.